on your end?
I'm recording right
You're
now.
recording. Perfect. All right. Will you just shoot it to me when you're done?
I'll totally do that.
Okay, thanks. This is Emily. So I posted a quick blurb about her that she shared. She is legit. So we randomly met through Instagram. I don't know how the friendship
I will tell that story actually.
But she's incredible with her Instagram stories. Like, she's really good with her Instagram stories. Like, for her following, the people that are viewing her stories is really high, which is showing super high engagement. Which I know, like, when, like, there's some of us, like, I have, you know, almost what I have, like 2,700 followers on Facebook, but I have yeah.
Over 2,000.
That's right. There's people in here that have like 12,000.
Oh,
so
well,
like,
there you go.
But like, engagement's low. Like, there's not that many people watching stories. Nope, that's for tomorrow.
It's Trish.
We do one more Signal OS tonight. Sorry.
Trish.
What?
Yeah, Trish.
Who's talking? Can we mute? I'm going to mute people. Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that if I'm not the person? I'm not. I can't. I'm not allowed to do that.
Am I going to start muting people?
Do you know how?
I mean, everyone else is muted, I think. Sorry,
okay.
Guys. Just mute me right and left.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Don't talk.
It's been great. But it matters your engagement of people viewing. So I'm going to personal testimony before she gets started, and then she's taking the floor. I have been following her, and I like asked her tips along the way, but just following her and seeing the way she posts, and like totally like I've been like stealing. I like steal things from her. Like, I'll be like, check, I did my workout. That's from her. Like, I do things, but learning tips just from watching her. My engagement on my own Instagram stories have gone from like 100 to, I have ones that I posted like 3 hours ago that there's already 100 views on them. So I'm getting up to closer to 200, 300 in just a matter of weeks, guys, just from following this. And I'm getting all of my 10-day people from Instagram stories right now. So I'm going to stop talking now.
All right, Trish, that was such a sweet little intro. So I gave Trish a little bio. I'm not going to go into like what I did before and what I'm doing now, but I run a couple social medias for some companies. I am still a Beachbody coach. Don't boo me. But I'm like a non-Beachbody coach. Trish can attest to that. Anyways, I'm so excited to do this training for you guys. I can't wait for you to just take off. So first things first, I want to tell you how I met Trish, because then it'll loop back into the hashtag secret, which is phenomenal. The way that the hashtag secret works is you want to use hashtags that align with you and your business, but you also want to sprinkle in some that just get a lot of hits so that people are drawn to your page, and maybe not even customers, but the more people like and follow you, then you get bumped up on potential customers' pages. Like, some people it'll be like, 1999, follow me back, just started following you. And I'm like, great, I don't know who you are, but that will bump you up in all of the posting that you're doing. Anyways, so I was searching to find which one of my hashtags that align with me, what I can do and what I can start following some other people. So I'm a former kindergarten teacher. So I was searching hashtag kindergarten teacher, and I stumbled upon Trish, and I was like, well, she looks cute and fun. I'll start following her. So I started following her, and then our boys are both 3. They're both wearing the same shirts from Target, and I finally got the courage. I think there was one post that she did about like venting about, why do we have to have an activity every day? Why do we have to like have play dates and go to this class and go to that class? Why can't we just stay at home in our PJs with our kids? And I was like, are we best friends? This is amazing. So I remember contacting her and being like, oh my gosh, that's me. That's so me. And now all of a sudden I'm doing a training. So here we go. Hashtag importance right there. The second story about hashtag the secret that I have is I taught it to my cousin, who is in a town of 1,200 people in Ohio. She owns a coffee shop called Cutie Pies, and she has 126 followers. I taught her my hashtag secret just casually over Christmas. I wasn't even doing this business yet. And I told her what she should do, what hashtag she should use. And on a picture that had 26 likes, she got contacted by the Food Network. and they are going to feature one of her sweet rolls on a show. And she's like, well, I have 126 followers and I only had 26 likes on my picture, so it had to have been the hashtag. There you go. So this thing that I'm going to teach you right now in itself is going to be great for your following, going to be great for your engagement, everything like that. So you get to use 30 hashtags on every single post that you do. If you don't use all of those 30 hashtags, it's like buying 30 lottery tickets and not scratching them off. Like, you got to use all 30 or else your post is almost like a waste. So you got to use some that align with you, like hashtag toddler mom, hashtag military wife. That's a big one. Hashtag teacher. And then you sprinkle in some that may not make sense with who you are, but they get a lot of hits. Hashtag comment, hashtag inspiration, hashtag Instagood. I'm not even sure what that means, but people follow it. People post it all the time. So you mix in both so that when people are reading it, they're like, Insta comment, what does that mean? You sprinkle it in so that it doesn't look so much like you're trying to get followers, because everyone is, but you don't want to look like it. You don't look desperate. So people go, and I'll show you when I start sharing my screen, that people go to the explore option and search hashtags. I don't do it often. I didn't even realize people did it until I watched another training. And once I started to use this and use my 30 hashtags every single post, my followers were like, boom, skyrocketed. I went from like 200 and something to now I'm up to 400 and something. And I also post 2 to 3 times every day. You got to be consistent. You got to use those hashtags a lot. And even in the last 2 weeks, I've seen like maybe over 100 people start following me. It's crazy. So your homework is to figure out your 30 hashtags that some align with you, and then you can go ahead and explore. If they have like over 1 million hits, then for sure use that. All right, let's get into stories. People go on social media for 3 reasons: to be educated, to be entertained, or be inspired. They are trying to they want to watch you to solve a problem. Either they are bored and they want to be entertained. Maybe they're trying to look for something for health and fitness. You're going to solve their problem. So those are the reasons. If you're not inspiring, if you're not educating, and you're not entertaining, people aren't going to watch you. A lot of people say that they have trouble with finding content. So I'm going to give you a little list, and I'm sending this to Trish. So don't ferociously write it down if you don't want to. I know Trish wants to. So follow other people in your field and screenshot what they're doing if you like what they're doing. I'll show this on my screen when I start sharing my phone, but when I was full on Beachbody coaching, I was taking screenshots of other people's cool stuff that they were doing that I didn't even realize that you could do, or if I didn't know how they did it, I would figure it out. And so I saved that on my phone, and then when I need content inspiration, I go to that and I search through. And sometimes, social media is all about just copy. Everyone copies each other. So if you see that someone's using it and it looks good and you're seeing that a lot of people are engaging, then do that. There's no shame in the copying game. You can invite people to buy from your business, join you, or show results of other customers and clients of your business. Hello, ketones. Are you kidding me? Your guys' results of before and afters are everything. I see Trish's and I'm like, gosh, that is 10 days? Are you kidding me? That's what you want to show. You want to show all your people in varieties of shapes and sizes what their results are in your stories. And point down, comment, message me, do that. That is a huge thing to get people to engage and to get people. And the more often you do it, the more often people are going to start messaging you via Instagram stories. And I'm telling you, before and afters are great for Instagram stories. You can use stories to drive people to your Facebook if you're doing a Facebook Live later on. I know Trish does that. Good job, Trish. Yes.
Can you mute? There's a lot of static coming through.
Okay. I'm gonna
You can go to participants and just hit mute.
I'm muting them. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I feel so rude. Sorry. I just feel rude doing this to people. All right. I think everyone's muted. Does that sound better? Okay. Got it. All right. This is a great one. Take a screenshot of people asking you questions and answer them publicly. So when I had people asking me about what program I was doing, take a screenshot and answer it publicly. I'm actually doing the blah, 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 blah. Would you be interested? Da, 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 da. That way, because those questions are the questions that people are following you have in their head, but they're too shy or nervous to ask you. So answering it publicly gives you great content and will drive customers to your page as well. Take pictures of your products, but maybe don't show what it is. I know the first time I saw Trish drinking that pink drink, I was like, ooh, what's that? That's fun. And then I was like, wait a second, those are her results? Oh my gosh. Maybe don't always show your packaging. Don't always show. So people are like, wait, those are the results? And that was, what drink is this? Wait, what does it say? And then it makes people go and message you and say, what drink is that? I don't understand what you're drinking. Don't give the whole farm away. Give them little little tidbits here and there, and don't just shout what you do, because then that'll get people to start asking you questions. Let's see. When people sign up with you, decide to join your business, anything like that, make sure you ask permission, but that's a great screenshot, great content for Instagram stories. She's in, can't wait to see her 10-day results. You got to ask them permission, or don't, and just black them out, like color over their name or their picture and just do it, and just don't care. You can do that too. Be consistent. You got to post, man, I'd say 8 to 12 a day. And that sounds like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But once you start rolling with it, it gets easy. People are so weird. We all love reality TV. Who doesn't? People want to know what you eat, what you do, what your kids are doing. People watch me and what I eat every day. It's very weird, but they do it. And then that's how I'm getting people. Then now I'm starting to talk about my social media business. And then that's what you got to give them little bits of your life and not always what you're selling and what you're doing. Use geotags. I'll do this in my demo. A really good way to get people in a certain area is to use a geotag in your stories, and you can hide them and make them really small. I'll show you how to do that. Let's see, switch it up between still photos, boomerangs, and videos. I read in a training somewhere, like, you're not supposed to do 3 videos in a row, but usually I have to do more than that. But I try to stick to 3. 3 is usually the max, and then people just start swiping by. So try to stick with 3 videos at a time in a row. Post a video of the finished product, but not what products you use. So like if you have a really good keto recipe, be like, look at this 5-ingredient keto cookie. And then people are like, well, what are they? Well, that starts that engagement. You don't have to say exactly what you do and exactly the recipe that you do. Just be like, I only use 3 ingredients to make this. And then leave it. Don't even say like, would you want? Nope. Leave it. 3 ingredients, and they're amazing, the most delicious thing I've ever had. Make it sound really good, and then people will ask you, hey, wait, what is that recipe? And that starts that conversation. Calls to action. Make them suspenseful and interactive. So like the night before you post a call to action, like, I have 3 more 10-day experiences left. You have a big announcement, or Trish does a good job at this. Like when you have a new flavor that drops, I'm always like, ooh, what's the flavor? What's it going to be called? I don't even drink that many ketones, which they are amazing. I am totally on board with the ketones, but I'm always like, oh, I want to know what it is, because it's just so interesting to me. So leave them in suspense. Let's see. Oh, this is a really great tip. Linktree. If you're not doing Linktree on your Instagram, it is.
What happened?
You did to me.
Someone.
Come here.
I'm trying.
What happened?
So we were playing it.
Do you hear people?
On my back.
Hold on.
On Harry's arm. This. You did not have my arm. Yeah, you were like this, and I let go and
Do you hear them, Trish, or not?
I was on my back trying to pull myself away. No, you're not. And then you just. Yes, I will. Because I'm the one that got hurt and you didn't.
Martha.
And then I let go of you.
Quiet him.
Get out. I'm not the one lying here.
Do you want me to try to keep going?
Martha.
Martha, that needs to be muted, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh, bopping away. this list.
I know.
Did you
You
mention?
have to be quick. It's like a game. Ah, where'd she go? I'm trying so hard. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have the chat up, guys. Oh. Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, guys. All right, are we good now? I think we're good. All right. So
No.
Linktree,
No.
it is free.
No.
What?
No.
I don't know what this is going on.
Oh, there you go.
Done. Now we're good. Now we're rocking and rolling. All right. Linktree. It is so on Instagram, in your bio, you only get one website that you can do. But Linktree allows you to make it a very cool, cute little, I'll show you on mine, page, and then that can sprout into other websites if you have other websites that you want to use. So like for my Fitish right now, which I'm changing to my name, for my business, I have where you can order Beachbody products, and I have where you can email me, and then I have my social media training form that you can fill out. So I have 3 things that I don't have to keep redoing my bio with whatever I'm doing that day or whatever thing I want people to go to. So Linktree, write that down and figure that out because it's awesome. Follow other major players in your business and copy them. Make it your own, but copy them. That's just a really great tip. All right, let's see. We're going to start sharing my screen. And here we go. All right, Trish, can you see my screen? My phone? All right, there's my phone. Okie dokie, let's get this demos rolling. All right, animated text. So go into Instagram. I actually did this earlier today. Okay, so guess what's happening today? Suspenseful. This, and you tap next, and you tap next. All right, so all you have to do, screenshot this. Actually, you can go to the bottom right and save it. Here, let me actually show you how I did it. All right, so I made this image, and then see at the bottom left it says save. You click that, and then you add whatever you want to it. Boop. Done. You save that. And then you type in, like I'm supposed to be changing my Instagram name tonight, which hold me to that. I need to do that tonight. To just my name. There you go. And then you save that. And then as you post them in succession, it looks like this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Polls. Oh, I love this one. Hey guys. Okay. Oh, that's a bad picture. Oh well. All right. Poll. How weird does my face look? Totally weird? Nah, you're good. So that's silly, but you can do 10-day experience things. You can, hey, do you want to have any more keto inspired recipes, or would you rather have fitness tips, or who are you interested in the 10-day experience to this month or next month? And then you can do this month, next month, something that does with your business. People love when you ask them what their opinions are. People love to have input, and they love to be asked when I am trying to figure out what to post just on a regular Instagram post, I always figure out what I'm doing in my life and just ask questions. Like we just recently moved. I'm like, oh, how do I move with a toddler? Give me tips. And people pour into comments. I mean, people are all over that. So do polls, I would say like once or twice a week, and just get a temperature of how people are feeling, your followers are feeling. I just love that feature so much. Okay. How do you see who is watching your stories? So if you click on your name, then you go down to that bottom left, and there is the whole list of people who are, mine's rolling. Anyways, so there's 112 people. I get to see who they all were, and that can be a list of people for you to reach out to. hey, sister, saw you were watching my stories. I love the support. You know, how are you doing? It starts conversation, but you can see, it gives you a list of people that are already interested in what you're doing daily. Then you can reach out to them and say, hey, like, would you ever want to be interested in this? You know, I don't know what Prove It practices are, but I know Beachbody is all about the inviting. So anyways, you can go through that list kind of, and then that's also a great place to start following people back. People love to be, you know, for you to comment on their pictures, and they're, oh, so-and-so, oh my gosh, Trish just commented on my picture. Oh my gosh, I follow her all the time. Blah, 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 blah. So anyways, that's where you find how many people are watching your stories and who they are. All right, how do you use a picture you didn't take with your IG story? So you go over, swipe up. We almost lost our dog today, but we found him. No worries. Happy ending to the story. But you swipe up, and then the last 24 hours, there are all of your pictures. Picture fades. Let's see, what can we use? We'll use this one, a picture that I sent to my mom saying, look, Mom, I cleaned my hair. All right, let's see. So you pick a fruit of some sort, any different type of color. I'll do orange because I don't really want to have that playroom stuff in the corner. And you kind of just stretch it, and it gives it kind of just like a cool little fade that you can't typically do with Instagram stories, but you can use different emojis to give it that, I don't know, a little something, something. All right, let's see, different text colors. So let's get rid of that. Swipe down, that's how you get rid of things. If you see something you don't like, you just take whatever it is and you just go right down in the trash can. All right, different text colors. So if I want to say, look, Mama, my hair's clean. Sorry, this is the weirdest thing. Anyways, so all of these are down here. Swipe over. Some people don't know you can swipe over and use all these, but the trick that's my favorite is you hold down on whatever color and it gives you the color wheel for that one. So you can use different colors. You don't just have to use the ones that they give you. You can make it whatever you want. Let's see, the other thing that I love, let's do it with a different one. This girl is this girl that's from Indianapolis that I follow. I don't know why I follow her, but she's this blogger, and I don't know how she has so much money, but she just blogs and goes on fabulous vacations, and I just follow her. Anyways, she had a really pretty picture. Hey girl, you go over here to the dropper, and you can pick up whatever color is on the picture that would most complement it. So like, probably like one of those. Hey girl. That way it looks good and it looks cohesive and it doesn't look like you just slapped something on. It looks like you took time to do it, but you didn't really take any time. Another thing that just rolled out at the top, you see classic. There are all these new different fonts. I love them. And then obviously then you can go down here and pick which color you want. And you can still use the dropper even with all those different fonts. All right, solid background color. I was like taking pictures of my jeans or like my pants or like my sweatshirt to get a random color, but you just get the writer tool out at the top, go and pick a color and hold down on your screen. It'll be blue, you can do green, again, you can do the color wheel, and then hold down, whatever you want to do. Different strokes of the marker. Up at the top, you see all those different strokes. And then over here, you can do, thick ones, medium, really thin. If you loved, I like always try to do fun cursive because I'm a cursive writer. And I found that you have to use the really thin one for it to look good. And then up at the top, it's in the middle. The third from the right is the eraser. Uh-oh.
Emily,
that's erasing the whole image. Okay.
Say something 1 second. That thin, because I thought it was a stylet for the longest time. The one.
Yes, it's the eraser.
No, the one that you did your name in.
Oh, that is this one up here at the left.
The far left?
The far left.
And then you put it down to the smallest?
And then you, down here, it makes your marker big or small. And
I thought it was the little stylus thing that comes with your phone. And okay.
No. Yeah. Look at that.
Perfect.
Learning
Thank
something
you.
new, Jody. Look at you. And then this one is a little bit like calligraphy. The one on the top, second from the left. And then I'm obsessed with the highlighter one. I usually use it really thin to like accentuate what I'm saying, highlight stuff. Let's see. And then, this one's good too. Chalkboard. And like sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a chalkboard and then I'll like do text over it that maybe you can't see in the picture that I'm using. This isn't a good example, but like, hey, and then you put it over the top and then that makes it pop a little more because it has that white background, but it's not the full background. I just love the chalk one the best probably. Here, let's make this a little bit cleaner. Let's just discard this and start over. Okay. Oh, well, that already has a picture of me. Let's do a plain background. All right. How to add, I don't do this often, but do you see in the second row in the middle, there is that camera. Like say you have 3 more 10-day experiences, boop. And then you take a picture and then you can put it wherever you want, make it a circle or make it a fuzzy background. Let's see, geotags. You swipe up, go to location, Indianapolis, that's where I live. You can make it really, really small so that people don't see it, but people search in stories for where you are. So people can search where you're living. But if you put a geotag in every single one of your stories, it's gonna dominate. All right, how to save your stories, bottom left. If you've already posted it, the 3 dots on the bottom right. Hands-free videos. All right. So go all the way to the right, almost there, and hold down, and then it gives you 3 seconds to get set up, and then you start rolling. I love that one because I didn't understand how people were doing that when they were doing their workouts. The newest thing, let's do this, are the GIFs, whatever you say, love for Valentine's Day. You can do a heart. Those are fun. You can tap it and it might say different things. This is the other thing too that her picture just did. You can make pictures that used to not fit on the Instagram screen actually fit. It might have a different color background, but you can change whatever background you want. But that way the whole image fits, because sometimes I was having problems with that too, and I'd have to like maneuver it. New Fox, okay, text screen. Okay, let's do this one because this one's really cool too. Sorry, I'm using that weird picture of myself. Hey, keep saying hey too. All right, hey, and then say the same thing. How many Y's do I use? 4. Do it in a different color, and you can layer it, make it 3D. I think that's pretty fun. Let's see, pretty backgrounds. You can do polka dots all over it. You get your marker and do really thick, do polka dots all over, do light polka dots, stuff like that. Oh yeah, to figure out what hashtags you should use. Let me show you how to do that. Discard. Go to the magnifying glass, bottom left, tag. So like currently I'm trying to get some good tags for my social media business. Social media, social envy, that has 3 million. So I might put that in there. Let's see, ketones, let's see how much that is. Ketone newbie, not great. Keto, 4 million. Use keto in every single one. Ketogenic diet, look at that. 1 million. Those are the ketosis. You guys, there you go. There's 3 of your hashtags that you guys should be using. Faux show. Apps that help with stories. Snapseed, it's great for putting cool words on your Instagram stories. I used it for one that I did recently. This one, not girl boss, not boss babe, just boss. I love that. And I was like so tired because my boys aren't sleeping well, and it made me not look super tired. So that was awesome. Let's see. Word swag, that gives you different fonts. I had to delete it because I don't have enough memory on my phone. Hype type, this is the really fun one where it can make your images, your words scroll across the screen. So that's a good one to check out as well. I love personalizing different one-on-one meetings with clients, so I can also talk to you more about marketing and how you can better your business and align it with what you do. And so if you want to have more of a marketing aspect of social media, and I can give you my whole big spiel, then just reach out to me and let me know. There you go, Trish. How was it?
All right, I got it. I figured it out. Thank you so much. No, there was a lot of information in there. Question. Will you revisit how do you get the picture to fit?
Okay.
That's my biggest struggle.
I know. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh, the meeting's gonna end soon. I should probably buy this, Trish, shouldn't I? All right. Okay, let's do that.
It's worth the $14 a month.
Okay, yeah, done. All right, share.
What is?
All right. So if you have a picture that does not fit, come on, camera roll. So hers, it's just at the very beginning. You can pick there or here, and you just use your fingers. So big or little. Big or little, and then you can pick which background you want in it. I used it recently in a picture that I posted with my girlfriends, but I couldn't get us all in, and all of a sudden it did that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it fixed its problem. So Instagram's constantly rolling out with new things to make everything so much easier in your life.
Awesome.
So you don't have to screenshot it and then figure it out from there. So there you go. Yes.
She has 4 minutes before Zoom cuts us off. But does anyone have questions? I know she had a lot of information, a lot of tips.
I like literally vomited at you guys, but I am sending Trish every single description of every single demo that I did, and every single word that I said is all typed out.
And plus we have this recorded.
Yes.
I have a question. So are you doing is it okay to do call to actions every day on stories?
Do it up.
Okay.
Because you know what? Probably people will read it and be like, nah, no. And then on like the 20th time, they'll be like, yes. I mean, There's no shame in your game. Throw it out there.
Okay.
You guys are just changing lives. I mean, when you change lives, just keep inviting.
Okay. And then do you just reach out, like if you do a call to action and somebody views it, apart from just reaching out to connect, are you reaching out and just asking if they're interested, or are you having more people just come to you and just say, okay, I'm interested?
So here's my thing. With Beachbody, I never fully committed. I was so nervous to ask people about it because I just wasn't 100% in it. With this social media business, I am like a tiger. I'm like, oh, you like that? Why did you like it? Oh, hey, do you have a business? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, people will say no, but they're watching you. So if they're watching you, they're somewhat interested in what you're doing. So they've already showed you the interest without saying anything, because some people are nervous or worried or whatever. So that's my opinion of it.
And Jody, I also would add to that, like anybody that's following you on Instagram stories, as you see your numbers going up, as you scroll through, you're going to see the same names all the time, right? Like all the time. Obviously, like I have lots of people that are right here in front of me that follow, but then there's other people. All I do is go and I become like, I follow them and I find a relationship with them some way. We have less than a minute. I feel like
you are so
I know.
So sorry.
If you guys have questions, if you guys want to reach out to Emily, she's on Facebook. But seriously, she's a rock star with getting people like knowing exactly where they are, like helping them find their niche and their brand and stuff like
Yes.
that.
I love that stuff. Love it. I'm so sorry we're gonna get kicked off.
It's all right.
This is the first big training I've done, guys. So
Yes. Any
give me
questions? Just
feedback
drop
too,
them.
please. Give me
Yeah.
feedback. Be like, you're the worst. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Tell me. Give it to me.
I thought it was great. I thought
Thank
you had good tips. I think we're all learning new stuff. But any other questions that you guys might possibly have that like was missed or whatever, the recording will be there, and then we will. I'm sorry. So I don't know if you can hear Travis in the background. But just message us in Facebook or whatever.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks, guys. This was
I
awesome.
like how short and concise it was.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Emily.
Awesome.
Hey,
Thanks,
no
Emily.
problem. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.